Hey, I want to ask you something. Have you ever known, deep down, that you needed to leave, but every morning you woke up and stayed anyway? This video is about why that happens. You know something is wrong. You've known for a while. But every time you try to leave, something pulls you back, and you don't understand why. Because from the outside, it looks simple. Just leave. But it's not simple, and it was never supposed to be. Today I want to talk about one of the most misunderstood things in relationships. Why narcissists are so hard to leave. Not because you're weak, not because you don't see what's happening, but because of something very specific that happens in your brain when you're in this kind of relationship. And once you understand it, everything starts to make sense. Why you stayed, why leaving felt impossible, and what you can actually do about it. Nobody falls in love with someone who treats them badly from the start. That's not how it works. At the beginning, everything feels incredible. They give you more attention than anyone ever has. They make you feel special, chosen, like you finally found someone who really sees you. You feel understood, safe, like this is different from everything before. And your brain remembers that. It holds on to it. Because those early moments, they were real to you, even if they weren't real to them. And that's where it all begins. But then something changes, slowly. So slowly you almost don't notice. The warmth starts to fade. The attention becomes inconsistent. One day they're loving, the next, cold and distant. You start walking on eggshells, watching what you say, how you say it, trying not to upset them. And when something goes wrong, somehow it's always your fault. You start to believe it because they tell you often enough, and because you care about them, you want to fix it. You want to get back to how it felt at the beginning. And this is where the trap closes. You know that feeling when they finally come back, when after days of coldness, they're suddenly warm again. That relief, that's not love. That's withdrawal ending. Your brain released something every time they were warm, and every time they pulled away. It went into withdrawal, waiting, craving. And when they came back, the relief was so strong, your brain got even more attached. This is called a trauma bond. And it's not a choice. It's not weakness, it's chemistry. Your brain got addicted to the cycle. And leaving an addiction is never just a decision. And this cycle, it has a shape. It goes like this. They hurt you, you pull away, they come back warm, like the person you fell for, and you think, maybe this time is different. So you stay. And for a while, it is, until it isn't. And the cycle starts again. This cycle has a name: idealize, devalue, discard. First, they put you on a pedestal. Then they slowly tear you down. Then they pull away until you come back. Every time you go back, you tell yourself it's hope. But the cycle doesn't stop because you hope harder. It stops when you stop getting back in. And here's what this does to you over time. After a while in this kind of relationship, you start to change. You stop trusting your own feelings because they told you so many times that your feelings were wrong. You start to feel like you're the difficult one, the sensitive one, the one who causes problems. And do you know what the scariest part is? You start apologizing for things you didn't even do yet, just in case, because it's easier than dealing with what happens if they get upset. You become smaller, quieter, more careful, and slowly, you forget who you were before this relationship. That's not an accident. That's the result. So why is leaving still so hard? Even when you know it's not good for you, leaving still feels impossible. And here's why. First, the trauma bond. Your brain is chemically attached. Leaving feels like losing something you're addicted to. Second, hope. You've seen the good version of them, and part of you believes that version is the real one. If you just try hard enough, it will come back. Third, fear. Fear of being alone, fear of starting over, fear that they're right, that nobody else will want you, because they made sure you believed that. And fourth, guilt. They made you feel responsible for their emotions, so leaving feels like abandoning someone who needs you. All four together make leaving feel not just hard, but wrong, like you're the one doing something bad. But here's what's actually true. The version of them you're holding on to, the warm, loving, attentive version, was never the full picture. It was the beginning of the cycle. The real relationship is in the patterns, not the good moments. How do they treat you when you disagree, when you have a need, when you set a boundary? That's who they are, and no amount of love, patience, or trying harder will change that. Because the problem was never you. You were never too much, too sensitive, too needy. You were just with someone who made you feel that way on purpose. So what do you actually do? You don't leave all at once, and that's okay. But you start here. Stop trying to understand them. You will never fully understand why they do what they do, and looking for that answer keeps you stuck. Instead, focus on how you feel, not in the good moments, in the normal ones. Are you relaxed, or are you always waiting for something to go wrong? Are you yourself, or are you constantly managing? Second, talk to someone outside the relationship, a friend, a therapist, anyone. Because when you're inside this, your perspective gets distorted. You need someone outside to show you what you stopped seeing. And third, remind yourself of this. Leaving is not giving up. Leaving is choosing yourself for the first time in a long time. Today we talked about why narcissistic relationships are so hard to leave. And I want you to hear this. If you've been in one, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you loved someone who knew exactly how to use that. And if right now you're thinking, but maybe it's different with us, that thought is exactly what keeps people stuck for years. The fact that you're watching this, that says everything. If this helped you, leave a like. It helps more people find this. And if you want to understand more about why you think, feel, and love the way you do, subscribe. There's a lot more coming. See you in the next one.